What up, boys, and welcome back to another episode of the 0 to 10 million gold series. So, this is going to be the second day of clean out episode 3, but episode 1 was just like talking about what I'm going to do basically. And if you guys have missed that episode, it's pretty much just I'm doing like my everyday thing, like things that I do normally. But now I upload like a video in the evening where I show everyone what I farmed that day and what I farmed and sold the day before, so people can like follow the lines of how I think and what farms I prioritize instead of like certain things that might happen in the game. So in this video, we're gonna show what I farmed so far today and what I sold from the shit that I farmed yesterday. So you guys can see right here on the screen. This is like one of my most popular farms right now, my favorite one, aka the reindeer route. Now, the reason why my main focus is on this one is because it kind of stands out from a lot of the other skinning spots, especially from like leeching on a world quest, because you're doing a route, so you don't really get bored. You're not in the same location at any given time. And also, this farm specifically has great density, and instead of leeching other people's kills and just skinning the mobs, you're also killing, so you're getting meat, and you're getting the ribs, and you're also getting a tiny bit of shadowy shank, and then you also get the creeping crawler meat. So the creeping crawler meat and the ribs is needed to craft the haste food, and there's a lot of classes that needs a ton of haste this early on in the expansion, so it pretty much flies off the auction house, which you guys are going to see in my mailbox cleanout right here. So yesterday I farmed the 2 hours of this farm that you're seeing on the screen right here, and I also did 30 minutes of the Starving Shadow Stalkers. I only did half an hour because after half an hour, we got people to do the Hyper Spawn Spiders location. So I did that one, and then after doing the Spider one, I did the Hyper Spawn Stags to get both of the meats. That's what I did yesterday, so we're going to see how that turned out in the mailbox in a bit. And today, so far, it's now currently like 7:30 p.m. And today I've done like roughly 1.5 hours of the reindeer route, and I've also done 1 hour of the spider farm that I uploaded to YouTube today. But I was the only guy skinning on the farm, so it paid off well for me. And then I also did 2 hours of 2x4 farming, 1 hour in Bastion and 1 hour in Revendreth, just to test it out to see how if it was still decent, because I noticed that the prices on Lightless Silk has gone up. And it wasn't really worth my time compared to doing the skinning and meat farm, but it's nice to get like a bit of variety. However, next week, some of you guys are already going to figure it out before these last words leave my mouth, but like next week, this there might be a really good time to pick up some 2x4 farming of some sort. If you guys don't know why, you will know eventually. The people that do know, quiet, it's going to be insane. So before we dive into the mailbox, I do want to mention that you guys can still get the 0 to 10 million gold guide for 50% off. And I do want to say a big thanks to everyone who has bought the guide. It means the world to me, it really does, and I'm so glad that you guys seem to enjoy it and like the guide so far. And this is a product that I hope to be updating like 10 years from now. Like that's the whole clue. One-time purchase, and once you buy it, the book should be up to date and relevant like throughout every single expansion. So one-time purchase, and I'm going to do dozens of updates that you guys will receive, of course, for free. So the mailbox from doing yesterday's farm, I'm going to show you what I have in the bag as well from today's farm. I guess we're going to look at that first. So I got myself 493 of the lightless silk, 203 heavy desolates, 58 heavy callus, and 548 of the callus hide. And the prices have actually gone up on these now in the weekend. I'm guessing it's because more people are playing, leveling out, and so on. So they need to get like the legendaries, the rank 2 legendaries. They're probably flying off the auction house. I have, however, posted the Shrouded Cloth and some Desolate Leather on the auction house, because as you guys can see, 857 on the auction house, and then I have like a total of 1,700. I've probably sold some as well. And then 409 bones. And same with Shrouded Cloth. It takes too much space in the bag, so I had to just had to post it for bag space, really. The amount of ribs really shows that I only did like 1.5 hour of the reindeer route because I'm only at 134. And then I did spiders, which nets you over 400 creeping crawler meat an hour. So that was good. A lot of gold in these right here. This is like what, like over 40,000 gold, way above 40,000 gold in crawler meat. And then another 16k in the ribs. However, if I make it into this one, which I have been doing, this one tends to sell really well. However, the prices is really bad on this one. So according to TSM, it's barely going to be a profit, though, if that is accurate. I usually always double check this. TSM has been misguiding me on the profit margins lately. Might be because the prices are so volatile. They go up and down like crazy. So yesterday, I sold all the stuff that I farmed from yesterday for a total of 462,000 gold. You guys can see it's pretty much the same shit. It's like this is the food, right? 86k in this batch, and then we have 4k right here. Sold some spine flu. I bought the fish and made it into the food, which is something that I don't normally do. More food, shit ton of leather, more food, some bones, some steaks. Way more of the haste foods, some heavy callus, 50,000 gold in that batch. And yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just foods from the meat that I farmed and a bunch of leather sales. Some herbs every now and then, where I do whenever I'm traveling, and if I see a herb, I'm always going to pick it up. And sometimes when I'm like answering YouTube comments, I tend to do one of the AFK locations for herbalism. But 462 is a good amount of gold. So after like 2 cleanouts, 2 days of farming. This is going to be day number 3, though. We're currently sitting at 812,000 gold. And I'm not claiming that. This is I'm the fastest guy to make gold, by no means. This is just like, for you guys, kind of like a gold-making diary, so you guys can kind of catch up on what I'm doing and what I'm farming and how much that's netting me. But I'm happy with 812k. Obviously, the more hours I put in, the more gold I'm going to get. So, the auction house, I forgot to mention that yesterday, but when I was on the auction house, when I was farming skinning, I actually got this bad boy right here. I got an epic while doing a skinning farm, but it's a 190 epic, and they definitely sell slower. It rolled with speed though, but people don't really care that much about that. So right now, a bunch of undercuts. Hopefully I can manage to sell that one. It's going to bump up the gold per hour on that skinning farm drastically. But that was pretty much it for the recap of the day. So if you guys got any questions whatsoever, then feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. And hopefully you guys, I mean, if just a couple of people enjoy these videos, that's mission accomplished, right? Obviously this is more to keep the regular viewers informed rather than dragging in new viewers. It's just to follow my everyday journey, I guess. So any feedback whatsoever, leave it down in the comment section. And I will see all of you guys back in on the next video. But until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.